Hey, this is Dave with Wearing Media, and today in the outdoor kitchen, we're meal prepping lunch for the week. Chipotle-inspired burrito bowls with cilantro lime rice and grilled chicken thighs. Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of the Outdoor Kitchen. I'm Dave with Wearing Media, wearingmedia.com, and while I put my apron on here, I'd like to take the opportunity to ask you to subscribe to this channel. You could please subscribe and click that like button. It would greatly be appreciated. And thank you to everybody that already has done so. All right, today we're making burrito bowls. We got chicken thighs, we got a cup of rice, we got limes, we got cilantro, and that's it. So I have my water pre-boiled here. I'm gonna add my cup of rice. Trying to speed things up a little bit. Hey, I'm learning as I go. Getting close to the end of the first series here, and I am going to be making some upgrades and some changes, and I've learned a lot. This has been a lot of fun. I've had fun. Thanks everybody that's watched this. I committed to 24 episodes when I first started this. I had a budget for 24. I did 24, and I only got 23 videos out of it. So I learned a lot. I messed some things up along the way, and I had a blast. But so to start this off here, we got our chicken thighs. We deboned them already, and I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna mix these up. If you don't know how to, if you don't know how to debone chicken thighs, I made a quick little video. It's simple. It's super easy. Everybody should be able to do it. Or you can just buy boneless. But the store near me had bone-in chicken thighs on sale, so I bought them up. I tend to buy all my proteins on sale. And a pro tip for you, we have a deep freezer that we use. We buy all our proteins on sale, and we leave them in the deep freezer until we're ready to cook them. So our seasonings here, we got salt, pepper, about 2 tablespoons of paprika, and my final love. Look, this is a faux recipe. If I had the means right now, I would got some real Chipotle, cans of Chipotle, but we don't have any of that stuff. Oh, I forgot. Hey, how many times have I cooked rice? I should know this by now. When you put your rice in, you let it boil for a little bit, but you're supposed to put it down to a simmer. So I'm glad I caught that at the beginning. Whatever help I just had in remembering that, I'm appreciative of it. So we use sriracha because I don't have any Chipotle peppers. But you want to go around until all of the chicken is coated in your seasoning, and this is looking good. So you just want it nice and coated all the way around. My grill is set. I turned 2 burners on. The barbecue grill. I turned 2 burners on. And then we're gonna squirt the grill grates here with this non-stick spray that I use. Use squirts so it doesn't catch on fire. But we're just gonna add our chicken breast here. I'm going with skin down first. It does not matter which way you put these. Just leave them there once you put them on. That's what matters the most. Now, chicken thighs, they like a low and slow. They're really fatty. They're really fatty meat. So I put the heat on low. The heat on low. And we're gonna let those chicken thighs just kinda cook back there while we do our thing. They should take anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes to cook to completion. So, little spillage there. And right now I'm just stirring my rice, make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. I usually give it 1 stir, and then I'll try and leave the lid on there for the rest of the cook. I've cooked rice in about 3 of these videos now. I need to Need to change it up a little bit, I guess. But meal prep, when you meal prep, rice is just, it's one of the best things. It reheats easily. It's good. It's good for meal prepping, for lunches. And what we're gonna do here, oh, today's tasty beverage. I had a Sunkist leftover. That's good. I had a Sunkist leftover from the previous video I did. So I just turned that into my tasty beverage. It's good stuff. Sunkist is my jam. It's my favorite soda. Try not to drink too much of it though. If I have a soda a week, that's a lot for me. But man, they sure are good. So we want about a cup, 3/4 to a cup's worth of chopped up cilantro when we're done. So I cut the heads off of the cilantro bunch I just got at the store. And I'm gonna chop this up. But one of the things I'm gonna set up for you here, I'm talking about meal prep. Oh, got a little bit of wind blowing away my cilantro. Come on, wind, help a guy out. It's the outdoor kitchen. That's the kind of stuff you get. So with this, we're gonna put the cheese and the protein on top of the rice, and I'm not gonna do it on video. We're also gonna make some lettuce. We're gonna chop up some lettuce, tomatoes, and any of the other toppings that you want. If you want some kind of beans or something, I put all the stuff that can be reheated in the containers, and I'll show you the containers here in a little bit, and I'll add a link to the video as well, so you can see. I'll add a link below so you can purchase these if you want, these containers that we're gonna use. But all you do is you take your toppings and you put your toppings in like a plastic bag or a to-go container or something along those lines. And the reason why we do that is because we're eating these for lunch. So I take the container, I throw the container in the microwave with the cheese, the protein, and the rice. And then the toppings I leave out, and that gives me that. You don't want to microwave lettuce. Microwaved lettuce is not, it doesn't really taste delicious. You could put the tomatoes on there, I guess, if you wanted to. Some of the other toppings that, I'm trying to think, sour cream. Sour cream is not delicious when it's hot. It's just not. Doesn't taste right. Doesn't taste the same. So we're gonna take the stuff that can be heated, we're gonna put that in the bowls, and we're gonna leave the toppings off to the side. I'm gonna check on this chicken real quick. Should be looking pretty good. Yeah, just need a quick little turn here. Got our chicken thighs, and again, the heat is real low. You don't need a lot of heat with these. They'll grease. The grease will melt down into the burners. You'll start a huge fire on your grill. When you're doing these chicken thighs, leave the heat real low. I'm gonna show you what this looks like right now, so you can see. Just grab my phone. So look, they look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. They're still raw. They're still very raw. But that's what the outside of them looks like right now. And this is what the underside looks like close up. See, still very raw. We're gonna cook these for a little while longer. So we'll close the lid down on this. Come back to our prep over here. I'll stir my rice one more time. They're looking pretty good. I'm not gonna really mess with this again until it's done. But that's looking good. It's looking good. So lid back on, leave it alone. It's simmering. The only reason I checked it there is because I messed up and left it boiling too long, but that's what it's looking like now. Looking at it, we're good to go. Alright, so now I'm gonna take my limes and I'm gonna just prep all this stuff. I'm gonna cut them in half. And I've got this thing. So it's a lemon and lime orange juice squeezer, citrus squeezer. If you wanted to now, you could squeeze the juice into this cup. We're going with 1 full lime of juice, but I'm gonna take my cilantro and put this off to the side because I'm working on trying to keep my station clean for all my viewers, so you don't see just a big old mess. This is one of the videos towards the end. I'm gonna clean up real quick and I'm gonna chat with you about this. I've had a blast doing this, and I learned a lot. I got a lot of feedback from a lot of people that are viewing all the recipes. Some people said, "Hey man, you're leaving your cooking area too dirty, too much." So I'm gonna try and clean that up more. But so now that the rice is done, I'm gonna add in about a half tablespoon of oil again, and I'm gonna come over here and add about a lime's worth of fresh squeezed lime juice. And all I'm doing is just back and forth on this lime until there's basically no pulp left inside it and it's all just rind. And then I'm gonna toss those into, make sure the seeds are gone out of them. Toss those into the compost pile. I don't know if they'll break down. It may not be a good idea, but we're gonna give it a whirl. So that's a full lime here that I am straining. You could squeeze it. If you don't have one of these guys, you could use a spoon and just stick your spoon in there. You know, the most important thing is that you don't want a ton of the pulp in your lime rice. It doesn't really taste good. So we added a little bit more moisture to this guy with our lime and our oil. I'm gonna stir it up nice and good, and then I'm gonna put the lid back on and let this simmer for a little bit longer. Maybe about another 2-3 minutes or so. All right, so we're basically caught up with everything, and through the power of editing, I'm gonna come back over here and check on the chicken one more time, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's done. So this is our finished chicken, looking good on both sides. You see the little flare up that I was talking about? We left this on for about, there's another 10 minutes that you didn't see. We are going to pull all of this chicken out, put it over here on my cutting board, and I am going to add a little bit more lime juice to the chicken. I'm going to cut the lime in half. And then I'm going to actually, hold on, I'm going to quarter the lime. If I had more chicken over here, I'd add more lime juice, but we just want a nice little splash on the top. Too much lime juice gets really, really acidic, but I just want a little bit more on my chicken here. This chicken will absorb it really good. You could add some orange juice on here if you wanted. You could add some lemon juice. Whatever you got laying around would work. I just find that the lime juice adds just a nice little pop to it. That sriracha and everything else. Here I'm gonna cut up my chicken. Taste it. Yeah, that's on point. That's good. That's looking good. So I'm gonna cut it, slice it first, and then cube it up. Man, that was good. I have to try and keep myself from eating all the lunch right now. So again, we're slicing it and cubing it up. And then we're gonna add this to our meal prep containers that we got from Amazon. I'll add a link at the bottom of this video, so you can purchase these as well if you'd like. And those are affiliate links, so if you do buy anything off the bottom of that, I do get some kind of commission from Amazon. So if you do that, thank you so much for supporting the channel. And when we come back for the next 24 episodes, I'm gonna have some changes here. Learned a lot. I'm gonna change some color scheme a little bit. We're gonna take this thing to the next level. It's gonna be fun. But these are the containers I was talking about. They're quick, they're washable, we reuse them. And our rice is done. See, just got a nice delicious pile of rice. That was 1 cup of uncooked to 2 cups water. I don't need any more lime, but I'm gonna add in my cilantro now and give this a nice stir. And then I'm gonna add the rice to the containers first, and then I'll add the chicken over the top of it, and I'll finish with the cheese. Again, I think you could heat up the tomatoes if you wanted. I just like to keep our toppings. Taste this real quick. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. So I'm gonna add my rice first, and then I'll add my chicken and my cheese. And like I was trying to say, I keep the toppings in a separate bag so that when I go to heat them up for lunch, we can just pull the toppings out, and then when everything comes out of the microwave nice and warm, you can throw the cold toppings on top of the nice bed that we've made. I'm gonna use a spatula here to get the rest of this rice out onto containers. Grab my chicken that we sliced up, portion this out, and that's it. We'll add the cheese next, but it's simple. It's simple, it's easy, it's filling. You can go with bigger portions. I probably would go with bigger portions. If I wasn't trying to lose this beer belly, I would maybe just turn this into like 3 portions instead of 4. But I am I'm trying to work hard on this, man. Trying to get rid of the little bit of a beer belly that I have to make my last get in shape push to turn 40. I'm about to turn 40, everybody. 40 years old. Getting old. Getting old. Not old. Whenever I say that, people that are 80, they say, "Son, you don't know what old is." But to me, 40 is a lot older than I've ever been. But so I'm just basically right now, all I'm doing is making these look a little bit better for my thumbnails. This is gonna go up on the meal prep playlist. I forgot to add my cheese. And I'll get you some thumbnails, some close-ups, so you can see what this looks like. It's looking really good. I would love to eat some right now. Got our delicious chicken, rice, cilantro, lime. Oh man, that's delicious. I'll get one more for you. We got a chicken thigh, cilantro, lime, rice. Looking good. Looking good. Let me add my cheese. And we'll be good to go. Thanks everybody for watching my first 24 or so episodes. The first series, I'll call it, of the Outdoor Kitchen. I've had a blast doing this. I hope you, if you didn't have fun, I hope you at least learned something. But thank you for following along with me on this journey. Thank you everybody for watching. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you all stay safe at home. Thank you everybody. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Cilantro lime rice, grilled chicken thigh, meal prep.